A new institute at UAlbany has been hard at work making the capital city more green.
It's all part of a new initiative through the Institute for Transformational Ecosystems-Based Climate Adaptation, or ITECA. It's a long name right there. It's where students have been going to disadvantaged urban areas to plant more trees, so good for them. Our Benny Nazai is checking out the site where those students were today. He joins us now in Albany to explain what they're doing and all their good work. Benny.
That's right, Stephen, Rachel. We're now here on South Pearl Street where over a dozen students as part of ITECA were here earlier in the day planting trees at this condemned property. Now, this is something that they've been doing all year long at other locations in hopes of increasing low tree canopy coverage and combating extreme heat challenges throughout the city of Albany.
Making the capital city more eco-friendly, one tree at a time, members of UAlbany's ITECA program are helping urban forestry bloom.
We've identified sites in disadvantaged communities where there's low tree canopy, and we've planted trees actually primarily along sidewalks. So as folks are actually walking down the sidewalks, it's creating shade and actually reducing the heat and the heat stress impact that people are having.
The initiative is thanks to a $5 million 5-year grant from the U.S. Forest Service to build more urban forestry as a way to combat climate change and extreme weather conditions. According to the Institute's director, Dr. Rebert Breen, the property on South Pearl Street is one example that can keep folks cool from the summer heat.
So one of the great things is even though this is actually private property, this is one of those unique situations where as we plant a tree, there is a public benefit. As the trees are actually growing and lining this area, they grow up and they should provide the shade over here, over the sidewalk for pedestrians.
ITECA has grown over 260 trees this year, but the initiative also goes beyond combating climate concerns. With fruit trees also being planted, students Emma Roylance and Ty Carter say it will help address food insecurity at the south end of the city.
And then we also are adding fruit to these areas, so it's free food for people who are struggling and maybe don't have access to food and fresh fruit in this area.
The closest grocery store to the area is actually down Madison over on the corner of, it's actually where Madison meets Western. So they'd have to walk extremely far, take the bus, and having a lot of groceries while you're on the bus is extremely difficult. So we're helping to provide food, fresh fruit for the community.
And making a difference for those who are most vulnerable.
And I've seen the effects of the urban heat island effect firsthand, and I just think that this is a really important issue, and I think taking that local action is really important. We can make a really big difference in our communities just by sort of getting ourselves out there and doing our part.
And ITECA is planning to grow more trees in the fall and even start up a tree nursery at the UAlbany campus. For now, we're live in Albany. Benny Nazai, News Channel 13. Stephen, Rachel, back to you.
Benny, thank you so much.